Hi, would you like to learn how to create this beautiful car? So this car is just a partially die cutting. How did I create this car? I don't have a special die cut machine, just regular Cuttlebug or the Big Shot will do. And I will show you how did I create this car. I already created this card. This is in my last video, number 226. If you haven't got a chance to check it out, make sure you check it out. It's something awesome. Today's video, I am also going to show you how did I color this stamp image. It's so easy and fast. Are you ready? So my name is Lisa. If you are new to this channel, welcome. I have over 200 plus video ready to view. So make sure you check Local King online video library. Any card you see you like, just click the card and it will bring you to the YouTube channel. So the stamp set I'm using for this video is called the comb. This is the stamp and the matching dice set. It's a combo set. They come with one big stamp and also come with two die cut. They also include the outline die cut and also the detail die cut. So the card I created last time, I was using both die cut. I used the outline die cut and I also used the detail die cut. If you haven't checked this video, make sure you check the video number 226. In today's video, I'm going to just fast explain how did I do the partial die cutting. Today's video, I'm going to focus on how to coloring. Coloring is always take time, but I am going to share with you how I colored it. You won't believe how easy it is. It probably take me 60 seconds to finish coloring this beautiful orchid and the butterfly. Would you like to learn? Let's start it. Make sure you check a Local King rubber stamp online store and click the YouTube special category. Any stamp set and matching die set that I'm using in my video, I usually offer a great deal and of course it's a free shipping. So just make sure you click the link below. It will bring you to our online store. So today's card, because I want to focus on the coloring part, so how to die cut it, you are going to check the last video is number 226. I also provide the link below. So you can see this card, I use the outline die cut to create my basic card. And then I use the detail die cut and I just mount on top. It's just gold embossing, nothing fancy, and I think it's really, really pretty. So if you like to learn how to do the partially die cut, make sure you watch the video number 226. So today's video, because we are going to focus on the coloring, so I am not going to repeat the same technique, but you can see the difference between these two cards, this one, I just used the detail die. I didn't use the outline die cut. So the same stamp, same die cut, but a totally different kind of design. And I have been using these stamps a lot. And I am going to post all the link below. There is a 4 or 5 video I have created already by using the same combo set. It's very interesting and hoping you can check them out. You're going to love every single card that I have created. So I'm going to just fast go through what we're going to do, and I'm still doing it in front of a camera, but I'm going to just fast forward it so that way we just don't have the same repeating content. So this is the 8.5 by 8 inches cardstock, and then this is the Canson water cardstock. I just love the quality of these cardstock. So you're going to fold it in the half, and then this card, I actually folding in the wrong side, but that will do. So this one now is become 4.25. So this card is actually 4 inches. I supposed to folding this side, but that's okay. Done is done. So we are going to just do that. It will still work just fine. So it's a little bit bigger than the letter, the envelope number 10. So if you want to make this card, you probably have to create the custom envelope to go for it. Okay, so we are going to use the or stand positioner. And then in my last video, I've been explaining if you don't have a stand positioner, there's a DVD video number 43, and it is showing you how can you use the DVD case or CD case to create your own stand positioner and then work just fine. Okay, so I'm going to just stamp it, and then because this paper is not really smooth, so that's why I need to use a stamp positioner to help me to get the best image. Okay, so let's see, we have a very clean cut, right? On the side, just have a little space. We can just trimming it with the scissors. Ta-da! That's how I did my die cut. So the partially die cutting. But today's video, I want to show you how we are going to coloring. If you are the Copic marker lover, you can use a Copic marker to color them. That just take a little bit too long to do it. If you like watercolor, go ahead, use a watercolor. What I like to do is I usually die cut first and I do my coloring. The reason is if sometime you didn't line up your die cut and then you spend a long time to color your stamp image and then you accidentally mislocate the die cut and then that ruining that whole picture, that's very painful. So usually I will stamp the die cut, everything's good, and I'm going to do the coloring. So how I am going to coloring, I'm going to show you the most easiest way. Okay, so what's the most easiest way to color this stamp image? I'm going to show you. We are going to use our magic mushroom, but like I say, if you like use markers, you can go ahead to use the markers to do that. So first, I just grab a piece of scrap, like just a regular cardstock, just a cheap regular cardstock, nothing fancy, not too thick. You can actually use just like a copy paper that for your printer, that will do too. So just use your die cut and die cut it, just like that. Keep both of them, and I keep them all the time. You can use it again and again. Try to make your this piece a little bit bigger, so that way you can color the whole. You can masking the whole sheet. And then I am using this reposition double-sided tape. So I kind of just put some tape on top of my main card, and then I am going to just put this guiding window on top. So you got to make sure that you use the reposition double-sided tape because we want to remove it. Just be very carefully, or you can just flip over your card and just use washi tape to masking it, isn't it? And then we are going to use the magic mushroom to do the coloring, because this guiding window, this piece, is not a very, it didn't really glue on top of my card. So any tool you want to use is okay to do the tapping, but it is not okay to do the brushing. Because if you do the brushing, you got to make sure this masking is nice setting on your basic card. Because we're using the magic mushroom, we are going to do the tapping, so I don't have to worry about pushing this guiding window away. And then also in the back, I actually have to, just in case, have to protect. I should do that first. Okay, let me just make a little bit more clear. So what we do is we are going to use a piece of scrap paper. Just grab a piece of scrap paper to do this. Okay, and then you put that die cut on top of that, because I don't want my inside of the car get any color too. So, and then we just use the masking tape to do it. There you go. And then I have a few dye-based impact. For the OK, I just use a one light color, one dark color, a little bit green, and I'm going to have a blue butterfly. So I'm going to use the magic mushroom. So this is a magic mushroom. If you don't have this magic mushroom, try to use any like a makeup sponge. And then the reason I use this magic mushroom because it doesn't leave the stroke. If you use those kind of weighted sponge, like a makeup sponges, is hard to blending it. Okay, so magic mushroom, it work well when it's a little bit moisture. Usually I will use a wet cloth, kind of just rubbing the surface, make sure there's a little bit moisture. So the color, last color I use is very light, and then we're going to just use the same color, wash some color, and then just gently tapping in the middle of my orchid. So this magic mushroom is awesome because you can see when I push hard, it become darker, and then release a little bit pressure, it become lighter. So that way you can create too many different kind of tone. And then for the middle one, I am using this mini magic mushroom. This is the mini magic mushroom that I create by myself. And I also have a video to show you how you can create your mini magic mushroom. And then we just do a little bit darker color. And in the middle of the orchid, we just kind of drawing a little circle to make it a little bit darker. See, is that easy? And then for the green, I am going to just use my small mini magic mushroom, kind of just give it a little bit color on top. You can mix the mushroom with your marker, watercolor, anything you like, but I just like this fast coloring technique. I'm done with my flower. Now I'm going to do my butterfly, and then I'm going to always start with a lighter color first. If it's not enough, we add more. So just do a little bit blue here, a little bit blue here, and a little bit blue here. And I am going to grab the purple. So I made a bunch of these little magic mushroom. It's very useful. So I'm going to just grab a little bit color, just kind of brushing on my butterfly. Those mini magic mushroom, the sponge will not last long. You can see the tip of this one is already start break. So they are okay use because we don't have the mini one made, right? So those magic mushroom, the quality doesn't make difference. I have been using my mushroom for over 1 year already. Their performance is still like the first day that I got it. Okay, so we're going to remove our window here, and then those double side tape is very, very easy to remove. So you got to make sure, kind of just do that. Isn't that pretty? Okay, and then you can see my sample card. How did I get my back blue? Remember this one we create, they have a negative, of course they have a positive too, right? So you can just the same thing, put on top, okay, and always make sure you protect your inside card because you don't want to get anything dirty there. And then we use this double side tape on top again. Or you can just hold it with your hand because the way we apply the color, we don't brush it, we tapping it. So the tapping, it doesn't really push this guiding window away, so don't have to worry about it. So I'm going to just grab one blue and I'm going to make sure my masking is at the right place. And I remember, like I say, when you tap hard, it becomes darker. When you release a little bit pressure, they become lighter. And then make sure that you remove all those reposition tape. Don't leave anything there because if any tape there, the color will not be adding it. So that's my blue, but I kind of want to add a little bit purple. So I'm going to grab the purple color. Okay, again, just a corner. Okay, look, and then kind of just rubbing, see where is the double side tape. Is that pretty? I'm going to remove this one. Okay, and then you can keep that piece. You can use again, and then see how fast I color my my orchid, and then I'm going to stamping the saying. So I have this long saying here. Okay, and then make sure it's a parallel. The acrylic block is parallel. Okay, give it nice firm press. There you go. That's awesome. So the last card, I create that golden card because they have a 2 layers, so they actually can sit on the table very easily. I think that's really pretty. But this one is you can see it, but you can set, but it doesn't looks as nice as like a golden one. So I add a piece of acetate to support that, so they can sit much better. So that's another great video to show you how we can use these comb stamp set to create a beautiful card. And then, like I say, all die cut have some special feature, like this the center part. You can just kind of poking them out, and that's it. If you like, you can use add a little bit glitter. Okay, or those kind of 3-dimensional glue, just put a little bit on top. So kind of just brushes on this clear wing stella. And then voila. So see the same stamp, different way to create the card that looks so totally different. So I hope you like this video, and I thank you all of you guys spend the time, leave me the comment, because in my last video I was asking what's the length of the video you guys prefer, and I got a lot of response. Most of you guys like the video under 30 minutes. For me personally, all the video I like is under 15 minutes. I think more than 15 minutes is just too much. I usually fast forward. I am the person, I like to get to the point. So I am going to try to keep all my video under 20 minutes, and then I will actually upload more video. So this is Lisa from Local King Rubber Stamp. I hope you like today's video. If you like my channel, help us to share this awesome channel with your craft friend, and subscribe this YouTube channel, and make sure you turn on that bell. Thank you for watching. See you soon. Bye bye.